All right, hello and welcome to episode 18 of the One Trick Podcast. I'm your host, Brandon, and I'm here with Bill.
What up?
And Drew.
Yo.
And before we started the podcast, we watched the trailer for fucking Pacific Rim, the new trash from Guillermo del Toro.
Way to butcher his name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, way to.
I said del Toro.
No, you butchered his first name too.
R's.
You butchered his first name too.
Guillermo del Toro.
I said Guillermo, didn't I? I thought I said Guillermo.
No, you said like Guillermo.
I barely know who the motherfucker is. He did like Pan's Labyrinth. He can fuck off. I don't care that I said his name wrong.
This has nothing to do with Del Toro, but Venture Brothers is coming back.
Yeah, I heard.
Season
Very
5.
exciting.
It's been on forever, and it's only up to season 5.
Yeah, I know.
Because the show sucks.
Well, the show's perfect, but I need to buy season 4 because I haven't seen anything from it when it comes out on Blu-ray.
Man, I don't think I've seen anything after season 2.
It sucked.
Oh, really? Season 3 is awesome.
Well, yeah, I stopped having cable, so I haven't really watched it, and I don't really.
Yeah,
watch
I just
a lot
stopped
of
following scheduled TV.
Anyway, Pacific Rim looks fucking awesome. Go watch it when it comes out. That's all I have to say.
Well, all right. What I got flashbacks of fucking Real Steel when I saw the trailers for that.
Well, it looked
which was my initial bad reaction.
It looked infinitely better than Real Steel, and it not a
No, I just said
ridiculous premise.
flashbacks.
What was Real Steel?
That was the
Rock'em Sock'em
Wolverine movie
Robots.
where like he was. Yeah, it was Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh, yeah, that's.
And sci-fi is trying to cash in on it by making a real robot fighting league with Jericho as the host, and it's fucking awful.
See, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
It's
Well,
really
that sounds better
really
because
not.
it's like people build robots and fight them.
Yeah, I think
Well, no,
that's
it-
the same thing.
the,
as a bad
the
movie.
teams don't build the robots. They're assigned robots. And then
all right. Well, that's kind of sloppy.
And the
but-
robots
I
can
mean, if
barely
the robots can really fight, then
the robots can barely move. There's
then
no.
that sucks.
I mean,
They really are Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, pretty much. BattleBots was much better, or Robot Wars, even though they weren't.
Yeah, whatever
humanoid.
one they made their own.
Is that when they made those little bullshit robots and like they like rolled around and like swung shitty fucking hammers at each other?
Except there was a lot of destruction. They weren't just shitty hammers. They would parts flying everywhere, shit exploding. It was pretty fucking
Nothing
awesome.
ever exploded.
No, shit exploded.
No, when
Did you not watch the show?
Wait, when they like the booby traps lying around the stage
Well,
type of shit?
Yeah, Robot Wars had some like flames and shit, but I'm pretty sure I saw some robots go up in smoke, explode.
I've never seen any robots explode. Granted, I wasn't like a diehard fan of that show. I watched like maybe 4 episodes, but
Yeah,
But
you can't
either
really
way.
comment then.
no, dude, I'll comment on everything. There was never one explosion. All those robots were made by the same person. Some of the stupid shit that I don't know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, Pacific Rim. Some of it looked cool, but like the two people that like mind meld to like move the robot, that's come on.
Well, let's see how
It's
it
an
plays.
unnecessary.
Let's see how it plays
Yeah,
out in the movie.
I honestly think that actually makes a lot of sense because there's so many moving parts of the robot that they both need to be in perfect sync as they move the different parts. That makes sense to me.
No, they're one person per robot. Like why not one person per robot?
I think there might be too much going on that you need 2 different
Yeah.
people. Like there's like
with
weapons.
the same exact mind. Like it
There's-
doesn't make sense.
Here's what I think. I think we should wait till the movie comes out and see how it's the explanation behind it.
Oh yeah, because we're way above speculating about shit we don't know anything about. All I'm saying is that imagine it seems like it would be like having fucking
Well, no,
4
what-
legs and 4 arms that
Yeah,
you're
well-
perfectly able to use, and which
Well-
seems very useful.
Well, all I'm trying to say is I can see it working well, or I can see it just coming off as, hey, I wanted to put more actors in the movie.
I don't even see it like that. I don't see it working at all because I don't see what the purpose is for it.
The same fucking thing I just said. I mean, imagine if you were working
It's
like
a fucking
tons of
sci-fi
I know, but
movie.
I'm
You
saying-
don't need to put that into it.
I'm saying, well, if he was trying to go for some sense of
He
like,
doesn't-
realism or something.
He doesn't need to put
granted,
anything
the mind
in
meld
it.
thing isn't realism. No,
He
I
doesn't
just
need to
mean,
put
like,
anything into
the
it.
practicality.
I
I mean, the practicality of controlling something that advanced with that many different things. I could see you needing fucking
We-
4 arms to do it.
one of the featurettes I watched about it, he was talking about tanks, how you have the pilot and the other, like you have the pilot and somebody that operates the weapons, and so it might
Yeah.
be something
No,
like
fine.
that.
If they're doing two different things, but they were both doing the same exact motions right next to each other, and that's not the same
Well,
thing.
yeah, but you're literally basing that off of like 2 seconds of video. Who knows what the extent of what they're both doing is?
If I'm
I've
going
seen-
by.
I have-
Every
I'm pretty
time
sure
two people were on it, they were doing the same exact.
I'm pretty sure I saw at least one. It might not have been in the trailer, but I saw at least one clip of them doing different things. So
All right, fine, whatever. But like a mind meld just seems ridiculous.
the whole thing is ridiculous.
Not to me. Well, no, I mean, granted, it sounds ridiculous.
Literally,
but
the
I mean,
entire
I could
movie is
see that making
ridiculous.
sense.
Fine, but all I'm saying is if the movie was like exactly the same and they included like unicorns and shit, wouldn't you be like, all right, that's a little too much? Like
maybe
there's
one,
a
maybe
line,
one of the maybe one of
motherfucker.
the
and-
Pacific
and
Rim
that-
monsters
and
is
the
a
two
unicorn.
people is not the unicorn line.
No, but my line just happens to be before yours. That's all.
You're an idiot.
Your line is fucking stupid.
Agreed.
Pacific Rim's fucking plot points are fucking stupid.
You literally know nothing about the plot.
One of the
It's a bunch of robots come from the ocean, and then people.
No, the
make
robots
these
don't come from the
super
ocean, you dumbass.
Extravagant machines.
See, you
Like,
obviously need to pay
it's-
attention to the trailer. The robots don't come from the ocean.
No, the monsters come from the ocean, and people build these special robots. It's like, why not just make something else? Like make some intricate weapon
Because
that'll
it's
just,
cool.
like it's because okay.
I took exception to the idea that why did they make the robot so much smaller than the monsters? Like the monsters were like just picking them up. Like one of them, like it was like significantly smaller than the monster was fighting. It's like
Probably to play up the underdog aspect.
well, that's a little.
Yeah, but like, hey guys, we're about to die. Let's make these smaller to play up the underdog aspect.
Maybe it probably doesn't go into it, but
It'll make it more dramatic when we don't die.
rationalizing it be kind of hard to make. I mean, of course, you're already making robots that big, but
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm obviously not like that's not like breaking the movie for me. Like, oh, I was on board until the robots were a little smaller.
all I'll say is this: it's already a better giant robot movie than Transformers, and I've only seen the trailer.
Agreed.
No, that's fine. That doesn't make it good though.
It
also doesn't
actually
make it
looks
bad
good. It
yet
looks
either,
like
though.
it's gonna be pretty kick-ass movie.
I thought Transformers looked good when I saw the trailer too, though.
What?
I thought Transformers was going to be good when I saw the trailer too, though.
Then you're a fucking idiot.
No,
there was nothing-
they just showed robots. That's
There
all
was
they
nothing
showed.
good at
They
all
showed robots
in
fighting,
any
and then like the whole
Transformers
movie, there was none of it. I
And
mean, it's
anything
not,
to do with the
not
trailer,
my fault.
featurettes, anything.
I've
There's
seen
nothing
those
good.
movies and I saw a decent amount of robots fighting. They were bad movies, but I saw robots fighting a decent amount.
And we're back.
Welcome back. We had technical difficulties. Yeah. Sorry, you can do that.
No, that's good. That's good enough.
We're done. We're back.
We're back.
And we're back.
And
And
we're
now I've completely lost the train of, and the conversation was going so fucking well.
yeah.
Talking about how bad Pacific Rim looks and all the
Yeah,
plot points are dumb.
that
and then
that
Transformers, there's
conversation's
no
that
robots.
conversation's been
and that's
been
about-
over and done.
Yeah, we're
No, I'm
we're
saying
moving,
that's where we were, and now
yeah,
we
we're
move
moving
on.
we're moving past it.
That's fine.
And if you're not happy with that resolution to that conversation, you can fuck off. Bill.
So, how was the show last night, Brandon?
Oh yeah, last night, May 31st, I saw the two guys from Super Troopers, like they have a live comedy show. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Why don't you use their actual comedy troupe name, Broken Lizard,
As you say, you don't know their names?
Oh, it's Kevin Heffernan and Steve Lemmy,
from Broken
were the
Lizard?
two guys from
From Broken Lizard.
Broken Lizard. Jesus goddamn Christ! I didn't know that we were gonna jump to that. I didn't fucking have my fucking fact sheet in front of me. They were born in fucking southeast Wisconsin in 1982. I don't fucking know. They're much older than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're only 31 years old. Shout out to
No,
Bill.
they gotta be in their like 40s, almost 50s.
They do not look anywhere near their 50s.
No, alright, they're in their 40s though.
Are they?
Or maybe late 30s.
Yeah, I was
I don't know.
I was gonna say, they don't look that old.
Like I said, I don't have my fact sheet in front of
This
me.
motherfucker, I'm telling you.
I could see 40. I could see 40.
I can see 39.
We
at
do,
the
we
latest.
do, we do have the internet.
What's
So I
that?
suppose we could look. There, what?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's the internet?
You don't know what the internet is?
No.
Way to fuck up Drew's bad jokes, Brian.
Oh, he's 44 fucking years old.
Oh shit.
I told you.
Who?
Steve Lemmy is 44. Yeah, see, I wasn't way fucking off. Fuck
I
you
thought
guys.
you were. They didn't look that old.
I seen them motherfuckers
Oh,
in person.
45.
45 and 44. You guys can eat a dick.
I don't want to.
Getting homophobic in here.
Way to
fucking
just
hot.
kill everything.
Well, what the
Your-
fuck? You
your
guys,
bigotry
you guys
has
call-
ruined
What
the
call me on
happened?
podcast.
my-
Like, what?
Your
I
bigotry
don't
has
care.
ruined everything.
What
No.
happened at the show?
No one's fucking listening anyway.
Well, because you missed your opportunity
You
to
just
plug it
insulted
with
everyone that's
relatively popular celebrities.
Well, yeah. All right. Well,
You're making contacts, man.
no, I talked to them maybe for like.
He completely
2
failed.
minutes
He
total.
completely failed to make contacts when he had the opportunity.
No, that's.
I
true.
didn't really have that good of an opportunity. Like, what was I gonna do? Like, fucking, like, throw like a screenplay at him, and be like, read it, please. Like,
Yeah,
you wanna be the
one trick
first.
entertainment.
That's what you should have done.
You wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, I know, but it would have gone in the trash with all the other people.
You should have showed him our
Yeah, with that attitude.
bitchin' logo.
I should have sent him to the website. That doesn't exist.
We really need to get somebody on that.
Tell them to follow our Twitter.
Yeah.
When's the last time Twitter was updated? Episode 3?
Well, you guys have fucking phones that weren't made in the 1980s. Like, I can't update Twitter just regularly. Like, you guys can do that fucking all day.
My
Get
phone
a real phone.
My phone may as well have been made in the 80s because it has so little storage space. I can't install the Twitter app and still have the other stuff that I need to have on there.
The Twitter app is like, it's like 5 MB. Like, I'm sure your phone could handle it.
Trust me, I had it on there. I had to get rid of it.
Alright. Granted, you know more about your phone than I do, but still, I call bullshit.
Why is this on the podcast?
Because
Let's talk about something else.
what else are we going to talk
I'll
about?
talk about the behind the scenes shit all day.
I'm looking forward to A Realm Reborn.
Is there like a legit cricket somewhere?
Yeah, our audience.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
I'm turning into Bill with these
It's a
jokes.
sign right there.
What?
I said I'm turning into Bill with my quality jokes.
You're welcome.
Oh, speaking of quality humor, look for a new Hey Joe to be uploaded to the blog if I can remember where it is and what the password is.
Yeah, and that blog that we've never given you the address to. The
Hold on,
blog
let me-
that you don't even
hold
know
on.
exists.
I think I gave it to him in episode 3.
No, I tried to once, and you were like, no, there is no blog.
No, I'm pretty sure I gave it to him in episode 3.
I'm pretty sure you're full of shit.
No.
And I'm pretty sure that if anyone's listening to episode 18, they have not and will not go back to episode 3.
Even
They
if
should.
they listen to it, I doubt they remember what the hell was on it.
Episode 3 is our best episode.
We don't
though.
even remember.
It was a classic.
It is onetrickponyinc.blogspot.com. Yeah, you're right. I should have never done the incorporated thing.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I told you.
Yeah.
Hindsight, motherfucker.
I
had that shit fucking.
This is like the shittiest podcast ever, guys. Let's fuck all this. Like,
Fuck you.
Did people
Let's
want,
talk about
people,
Why are you
something.
trying to fucking? You
Talk about
schedule
something.
fucking talking points. Stop printing out talking points, and if you want to stay on track.
well, if William has a talking
let
point,
me see your notes, motherfucker.
No, that's
What
not.
do you
That's
got?
no. I'm winging it, and I'm fine with winging it. You're sitting there all trying to structure this shit.
No, I'm just
Well,
saying, like, let's.
if
let's-
fucking talk about
if
it.
you
Wing-
have fucking
wing
talking
on,
points,
like-
bring them up, motherfucker.
That's what I'm fucking saying. You're gonna sit there criticize our conversation. Say something fucking yourself, bitch.
All right, fine. You guys talk about all this stupid shit. I'll wait. It's fine.
That's
You
the
already
exact
derailed
opposite
it,
of what we
fucking come
said.
at.
That's the exact opposite of what we just fucking said. If you have fucking talking points that you think will provide a good conversation, fucking bring them up. Right now.
Hey, if I had good talking points, I wouldn't be on this podcast with you, motherfuckers. All right.
That's a fair point.
No, it's not. You can't sit there and criticize what we're talking about and then not have shit to say.
So you can't criticize Michael Bay and all these other people that do shit because you're not doing it too.
Yeah, that
I
is
don't
a
think that's
pretty
fair.
bad
I don't
argument,
sit there-
Brandon. That is a very bad argument.
What?
The whole
No,
if you don't
if
have
I were
anything to
sitting
offer,
there-
you can't criticize. Like,
No. You can't stop our conversation and then be like, yeah, I got nothing though. If I went to Michael Bay's fucking, like on the set of his movie and I was like, whoa, stop this, you're terrible. And I had like nothing to be like, you can't, like if I didn't offer any helpful criticism or constructive criticism, then he would have every right to be like, get the fuck out of here.
well, he has
Well, he
every
would
right to
anyway,
anyway. I mean, he has the same
Yeah.
right to speech as we
I'd
do.
still agree with you. I'd try and stop him. Like, oh, what do you want?
Well, but if he was like, what am I doing wrong? And you were like, I don't know. And then he just sat down.
The
like,
correct
No,
answer,
I can
the correct
tell him
answer to that
everything he's doing
question is
wrong.
making
It's like I'm
movies.
telling you everything you're doing wrong, motherfucker.
The correct answer
I
to
don't
that
know how
question.
to tell him how to do it right.
What was that?
I was trying to say that the correct answer to that question, what am I doing wrong, is making
Everything.
movies.
That's true.
I mean, that's the only answer.
See? And we were talking about shitting on Michael Bay. You're welcome.
Alright, well, this has been episode 18 of the One Trick Podcast. I hope you've enjoyed it.
So the episode's like 3 seconds long.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
I think Brandon just is had his feelings hurt because you were ganging up on him.
How was I ganging up? I was like, hey, let's talk about something else. That's all? That's all?
Do we have any emails?
Always.
We have too many.
We should probably read some.
Open up the email box and read them.
I'm looking. Looks like it's all spam. Yeah. It's all spam and chain letters.
Send your emails to podcast@otpentertainment.com.
I think people have to actually listen to the show before they can do that.
Yeah.
Wow, the past few weeks we were doing so well. Like, we were really hitting it out of the park with these good
So I went
flow.
on vacation.
How about how was your trip to the mountains of North Carolina?
It was pretty nice. Went to Grandfather Mountain and hiked around, saw some fucking bears. Listened to
Did you for real see bears?
well, they were in a shelter. They were in a
They were stuffed. And
no,
in, like,
no, they were
behind,
they,
like,
they
a
were real
plexiglass
bears. They were
wall.
just in a little like a shelter because they can't be released into the wild because of injuries and stuff. But yeah, still saw bears
That's so cool. Yeah, no, that's cool.
and fucking otters.
I don't know if you can say that you saw bears.
I saw bears.
There's still friggin' bears.
I never said I saw wild bears. It was a perfectly accurate statement.
It was implied.
It was never
All I
implied.
heard was I was roughing it in the woods of North Carolina on Grandfather Mountain with nothing but a backpack and a tent,
Didn't have a tent.
and I saw
Stayed at a
bears.
hotel.
God damn it, Drew. I thought you were like a woodsman. I thought you were like this like rugged outdoor.
No, when he cut his
outdoorsman.
hair and shaved his beard, he gave it all up.
Did you go like hiking in a suit and like loafers?
He hung his plaid flannel shirts and his axe up.
I should have gone hiking.
Did you
in a suit.
drive up Grandfather Mountain?
Did you ride up on a blue ox?
Yeah, no, I rode Babe to the top of the mountain.
I thought we were. I hate this. I hate all of this.
Sounds like you had a good time, Mr. Bunyan.
But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to if you're ever in in that area of North Carolina, Blowing Rock, go to the Comeback Shack. It's fucking delicious food. It's a fast food burger joint, and they have homemade veggie. I guess they're made their veggie burgers and stuff. Shit's delicious.
That's pretty cool.
Little
You just say
expensive.
if you're
but
blowing rock.
Blowing Rock, yeah.
That's all I heard. I heard blowing rock, and I didn't know if
Comeback
you were
Shack.
doing drugs now.
But yeah, that's that's it. Saw a couple episodes of Duck Dynasty at the hotel because it was on.
Oh God, that show's rough, man. That's hard to watch.
I thought
I've never.
I thought it was actually kind of
heard of
funny. It's pretty entertaining. I don't know.
I couldn't do it.
I
think
kind of hate myself for enjoying it because it's reality TV and
I kind of
fucking
hate you for
rednecks.
enjoying it too.
What? What did you say?
I said I kind of hate you for enjoying it too.
But yeah.
I've just seen like stuff at like in stores about the DVDs, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So I don't even. I'm assuming they just hunt ducks like assholes.
No.
They.
What it is
Well, I imagine they also do, but
no. What it is
you
is
can explain it, Drew.
their family, they make duck calls, and they made a lot of money, and it's just it's just their day-to-day life, pretty much being the Beverly Hillbillies in Louisiana.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's essentially a reality show of the Beverly Hillbillies.
But
Oh, so they don't like their whole thing isn't like hunting ducks. They just make duck call whistles.
I imagine
yeah,
they also hunt ducks. I imagine they have a passion for duck hunting.
I in the 2 or 3 episodes I watched, I didn't see them hunt any ducks. One guy did shoot a squirrel, but
No, it's more of like a Beverly Hillbillies style. Like, look at these rich rednecks doing stupid shit with their money.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
they obviously
All right,
they're
I got
playing it up for the like more than it's more obvious than any reality show I've ever noticed. But they're really playing it up for the camera, but it's still funny.
Yeah, no, well, see, that's fine. At least it's like, hey, we know it's a TV show. You know it's a TV show.
Like, because
I can appreciate that aspect.
Because a lot of the stuff, the timing was just too perfect for it not to be scripted,
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
and they obviously weren't taking it very seriously at all, which I can respect.
Yeah,
Because how could you?
I'll give them that at least. Like that sounds better than most. Like we really want you to believe this is true. It's like fuck you.
I put that show in the same category as like fucking Honey Boo Boo or something. Like I can't do it.
It's actually not.
I would hope it isn't, because that just sounds like a bad parent and child. This just sounds like a bunch of
I mean,
rich hillbillies.
I didn't say that like the shows were the same thing or about the same thing.
No,
I just meant in terms of quality television. Like it's
I mean, yeah,
just as hard
obviously
to
it's
watch for
it's
me.
reality TV, so it's not good at it by
Yeah, that's
any,
all I'm saying.
But it was still entertaining.
Well, yeah, I mean, Honey Boo Boo is like you can watch like 20 minutes of that and be like and laugh and then feel fucking dirty afterwards.
You really
but, I mean,
can't.
Still entertained.
You
for 20
really
minutes.
cannot watch 20 seconds of it and be entertained.
You
Unless
get off your fucking high horse. You're sitting there. Oh, you can't. Like, you watch fucking Duck Dynasty. Like you have like more refined taste than Honey Boo Boo.
Look,
Duck Dynasty sounds more refined than Honey Boo Boo.
I readily acknowledged that it's disgusting that I enjoyed it.
And I acknowledge that it's disgusting that I was somewhat entertained from 20 minutes of Honey Boo Boo.
And I'm better than you are because Honey Boo Boo is fucking ugh.
Yeah, whatever, man.
We should make a reality show.
You guys.
Oh wait, just call this podcast.
We should have a Let's Watch Honey Boo Boo.
We should live stream commentate on Duck Dynasty and Honey Boo Boo.
They're not really shows that you have a commentary on.
Greg Miller has been doing live streams of Nashville. I've never seen Nashville. I've never seen the live commentaries, but people talk about it being kind of funny that they do them.
Yeah, I mean, why not try? I mean, if it sucks, then it sucks.
I was kidding. I didn't think we were actually talking about doing
fine.
it.
I just meant like even if it's like that's not really something you can do it to, and it's like that makes me want to do it more. That's all I'm saying. Like I want to see because sometimes people just don't do stuff, and then it would be funny, but it doesn't seem like it would be, or whatever.
Or seems like it would be funny,
I've seen
but
people
isn't.
do things. I've seen that too. Like
Game
you
over.
think it'd be funny and it's not. So, fuck it. I don't know.
Oh man.
Can we do Let's Plays of like Othello or like chess or something?
Man, I want to do board games, but you assholes live
All
600
right.
miles away.
Well, maybe someone shouldn't live in the fucking bowels of North Carolina.
I agree.
Or we just both have the game and just fucking record us playing it.
That sounds terrible.
Or we could just play the board game, like the video game version of the board game.
That makes more sense.
That way we're just all looking at one screen and like fucking do that shit.
Can't really do 3-player chess or Othello, but yeah, and I get the
We should.
yeah.
There's a.
But I mean, you could just take.
Speaking of board, there was an old board game I thoroughly enjoyed back when I was a kid called Key to the Kingdom. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it or played it.
Never heard of it.
It was a cool little. You have to go. You play a little. It's a fantasy adventure type thing, and you have to go around the board and collect artifacts and find the key to win the game. The Key to the Kingdom, and the
That sounds pretty cool.
and the board. There's 2 points on the board where if you land on they're 2 portals, and it'll flip the board open and expand the board and stuff. It was cool stuff.
Huh. Yeah, see, I could dig something like that.
And like
That's cool.
each of the artifacts is on a different challenge of the board, like crossing a spider web or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we should do some stuff like that. That'd be cool.
I don't know how much a complete set of Key to the Kingdom would cost these days, but
Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, we could maybe not that, but we could try something. And maybe that would be one of those special events if we all get together.
it's only got a 2.5 star rating on Board Game Geek. People have no fucking taste.
On what?
Board Game Geek, pretty much the board game website on the
It's
internet.
like the Metacritic of board games.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
That's weird that it got such a low rating.
Yeah, that's dumb. Fucking idiots. I hate them.
We need to play Stratego.
I love Stratego.
Because Stratego's awesome.
I only played it once, but I fucking loved it.
That game's fucking fantastic.
Key to the Kingdom adventure board game is going for $214 on Amazon.
I'm not surprised.
Oh wait,
It's
27 collectible for 32, starting for $32.49. Probably not a full set. Yeah, components missing.
Well, like I said, if maybe we can plan something and split something like that.
I think we would just play something else rather than try to
We should,
split $200 for that game.
We should play Magic the Gathering.
No.
Absolutely. I'm with you, man. Me and you can do it. Brian can just cry in the corner.
I thought Brandon liked Magic.
Apparently not.
Didn't you play some games with us before, Brandon?
I haven't played fucking Magic in so many goddamn years. I don't know.
Yeah, join the club.
I actually oddly had a dream about Magic cards last night. It was really, really weird. I was like trying to like think of decks to make and stuff.
Any good ones?
It's weird. Oh, I was just like looking through my cards in my dream. It was fucking weird. Like nothing really came out of it. It was just one of those weird parts of a dream. But it's just the first time in forever that I've really thought about the game. So it's weird.
Like, and even when I did play, like, I wasn't as super into it as everyone else. Like, it's just...
Oh, I was never super into it. I never even bothered to learn how to play well.
Yeah, me neither.
It was just fun to play sometimes.
No, I had fun with it when I played. It's just I don't really have too much of a desire to get back into it, you know?
I'm not talking about getting back into it. I'm talking about playing a game or two.
I mean, I could do that, but I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not into the idea of like having it be a regular thing where I have to like go buy fucking cards again or anything.
No one said that.
This shit's
I
casual,
honestly
man.
wouldn't mind. Like, I honestly wouldn't mind if someone else wanted to keep on playing. Like, that'd be kind of fun. But I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Well, what fucking our friend Stan has been actively building decks.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Like he's been like hardcore about it for a while now. Like just trying to build like perfect decks and stuff.
See, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he probably understands.
He has like
Did he do tournaments
What?
and Friday Night Magic and shit? Or is he just building decks?
Does he?
Yeah.
I know he's just building decks. He's not doing shit with them. Yeah, he keeps trying to get me to play and stuff, and like I was like, I don't really care.
Well, from the sounds of it, you get stomped anyway, so it's probably better not to play.
Oh no, I would, cause dude, he was just like trying to tell me like how ridiculous his decks are, and like half of the shit I didn't even understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, like they did changes and stuff, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I want to try out my my white brick of a deck again.
What is it? What is that?
The one where
White brick.
It was I put a ton of cards in it. It was all defense, no offense whatsoever. I could not do damage with the deck.
I think our friend Matt did something like that. He just put a bunch of circular protections.
That's what gave me the idea when you told me about
yeah.
that.
Circular protections and like millstones and stuff. It's just he just sits there while you run out of cards.
Yeah,
Pretty
I didn't have
ridiculous.
enough. I didn't have enough white cards to make it decent though. So whatever.
I got you. Plus, I mean, in a tournament, you only have a certain amount of cards you can have in a deck, so you can't really.
No,
try
I think
and make
you
people
can
run out.
you have to have the minimum, but your only upper limit is what you can shuffle easily in the given amount of time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know that. I thought there was a limit.
No, maybe in a couple of the formats, but I think in the main standard format, there's no upper limit as long as you can shuffle it.
No, fair enough.
Wait, are you talking about no limit of how many cards can be in a deck?
Yeah.
I like fell asleep for that whole conversation.
I mean,
no,
it's not a
there's
good.
definitely a limit.
No, there's not. I mean, it's not a good idea to
I-
have more than 60 because of mana distribution and everything.
Yeah.
But there's no last I looked, there was no upper limit.
Well, back when I was a teenager, like I remember when I was like 15 and we used to go to like the card store. Like they told us it was like a pretty hard and fast rule about like you couldn't go above this number of cards or something like that.
Oh.
But I mean, like I said, I mean, who knows who if that guy was a fucking expert on anything, but I at least heard it. But it doesn't matter.
It
You
does
looking
matter.
It up?
It doesn't matter to me,
It matters to me.
or I'm assuming anyone that's listening to this.
In most tournament formats, decks are required to be a minimum of 60 cards with no upper limit. No more than 4 copies of any named card, except for basic lands.
Wow. I want to go with like a 15,000 card deck or something.
You couldn't shuffle that.
Does it say anything about having to
No,
be able to
but-
shuffle it? I could shuffle
No,
it in
but
sections.
you have a time limit.
I can learn to shuffle quickly,
Sure.
motherfucker.
But you would never get anything with a deck that size.
No, I'm joking.
I'm not.
I'm fucking serious, man.
I hate you all.
Yeah, me too. And other have you ever read The Great Gatsby?
Ages ago, back in fucking high school. I
Oh.
remember enjoying it, and I want to read it again, but I don't care enough.
It's super fucking short.
Oh, I know.
You should. I kind of felt like seeing the movie, so I picked up the book and I read it before I went to see it, and the book was fine. The book was alright. I thought it was okay.
Do
I did not enjoy the movie though.
yeah, that's what every single. It was all. Were the reviews accurate? All flash and no substance.
Wait, the fucking our internet shit. What did you say?
Were the reviews accurate? All style, no substance.
No, I don't think that's fair. Because I mean, people were saying that about like I read a review where someone was like, "Oh, by the end, you don't really care about the characters," and it's like, have you read the fucking book? You're not supposed to care about them. They're supposed to be these like vapid socialites or whatever. Like you're not supposed to care about any of them really, except for Gatsby and maybe Nick. And those are the two that you actually do kind of care about. Everyone else is kind of whatever. I mean, you're supposed to like Daisy to some extent, but whatever.
You're still
I
supposed
just
to care
don't think
what
it was-
happens to the characters, one way or the other.
But I thought they sufficiently made you or got you to care about Gatsby enough.
Well,
I thought
that's
it was
what
pretty
that's what the
true.
review said. The review said Gatsby was the only thing worth watching in the entire movie.
Well, that's only mostly because Tobey Maguire was such a big part of it, and he is fucking awful.
well, yeah, it's
And like
Tobey
I know
Maguire.
whatever, like it's not fair to just shit on someone like that, but I mean I'm just not a fan of
No,
him
it's
as an
completely
actor
fair.
at all.
It's completely fair. He makes a lot of money for something he is awful at.
At least as far as I see it, I am not. Yeah, I do not like his acting at all.
He doesn't even act, so you can't
At
even
fucking
call it
all.
that.
He had an emotion at one point in the movie.
I don't
One
believe that.
emotion.
Was it CG?
It may have been. Because it was actually like almost like jarring to see his facial expression change. I was like, whoa, what? I was like, he emoted. I didn't think he could do that.
So, but for the most, I imagine. For
But
most of the film,
overall,
it was
like, I
that
don't know, like,
goofy-ass
I don't
grin.
even think. Yeah. I mean, he's so not very good at his job. But I mean, I don't think it was like all style, no substance. I just think that like it wasn't very well done, like in general, because like sometimes it was like verbatim, like from the book, like and they would like kind of overlay like text from the book on the screen and stuff,
Oh,
and like it just
I
like
don't- I
looked
don't-
bad sometimes.
Don't
and
really like that at all.
me
It,
neither.
it very rarely
It
works.
sounds awful. How did they overlay?
They justified it by adding stuff to the story, like you know how in the book it's just kind of like Nick narrating like what's happening or what happened,
Yeah.
you know, to some extent. Well, it is what happened, but like it's him talking to like a psychiatrist or something in the movie.
Yeah, I heard about
and the
that.
psychiatrist is like, yeah, which was not in the fucking book. And like the psychiatrist is just like, write it down, like you got to work through this stuff or whatever. You got to just write it down. So he's writing the movie as it happens. So like sometimes they would just kind of overlay what he's writing over the screen for effect, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
that
very
sounds
good. And he is, yeah.
sounds awful. Absolutely fucking awful.
And Tobey Maguire should not narrate fucking anything.
Hey, was the music jarring? Was it as out of place as it seemed like it was gonna be?
Only in one place did it stand out to me as being super jarring because it was fucking ridiculous, the one scene that I am thinking of. But most of the other ones were kind of remixed to kind of fit the time period, which made sense.
So
which was cool.
they did make a jazz. Like, I was wondering if they were gonna make, because everything I was reading about it beforehand said it was gonna be hip hop, but I was wondering if maybe they were gonna actually try to make jazz songs.
I mean, it kind of was, but they just remixed them. Oh fuck! I wish I remembered the name of the goddamn song now. But there was one scene where like they were driving on the highway, and like it started playing like this one song that like it was so goddamn ridiculous that was the song that they picked. I feel like a dick because I don't remember what it was called now. But
Hey, what about the? I noticed that Jack White was randomly on the soundtrack, which he didn't really seem to fit
was
with
he?
all the other artists.
if Jack White did the whole soundtrack, I think that would have worked. I think he could have done that pretty good. His style seems like it would have fit like
No,
a weird
he could
50s
definitely do a
style.
jazzy 20s era
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I think he could have done pretty good.
I'd have to hear it. I
But
I haven't heard
yeah,
the song.
the music only bothered me like once or twice.
So the
But, I mean, what-
driving down the road,
What?
was it that scene that when they were driving on the road? You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Yeah.
Oh no, not that scene.
Oh,
It
so it was just a random
when they
scene.
first went into New York. When Gatsby and Nick went into New York for the first time.
No, so it was just random drive. It wasn't the important driving.
Yeah, I mean
scene.
it was just it was that whole like that poetic scene where he talks about driving over the bridge for the first time.
Well,
and
like
how,
I said, it's been forever since I read it. I don't really remember a lot about it.
Yeah. I mean it doesn't matter, but either way, like that scene with the music was fucking ridiculous. Like it was literally like Big Pimpin' or something was playing. It was something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, well, that's what I expected from the whole movie. I'm glad to hear that they at least tried to make it sort of 20s era.
Yeah. One of the things I didn't like was they would like splice in like when they were talking about like Gatsby's past or something, they would splice in like footage from the past, you know? But they would make it like super grainy, like it was like literally like what footage it would look like from the 1920s or something. It's like the whole fucking movie takes place like you're bouncing back like 2 years. Like you can't
Yeah.
make it look like it's like fucking like 80 years old, like the footage. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any goddamn sense.
It just sounds like this guy, and like I said, it was to be expected considering the other movies he's done. He was just trying to make something that looked cool to him, and didn't really matter if it worked or not, as long as it looked cool.
No, but I mean, I don't even think it was. I mean, I thought it like the regular stuff. It looked fine, like and like it seemed to fit perfectly fine. It's just like it was like jarring to like mix those two things and to do like the
Well, that's what I
text
mean.
overlays.
That's what I
and shit
mean.
Like
It's
that.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know, shit's dumb.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's I don't know. And like I know it's a stupid little minor thing because I mean obviously getting like the right actress for the role of Daisy is more important than her hair color, but I'm pretty sure in the book her hair was supposed to be really dark.
I've never really been fussed about hair color unless it's a vital thing for the character, which I don't think it's ever really been.
No, it's not, obviously. No, like I said, like that was a bullshit nitpicky thing, and I think that the girl who played Daisy did a fine job. I think she was good.
I think they should have focused more on getting any actor to play Nick.
Yeah, seriously. Anyone else, and it would have been a much better movie.
Well, any actor. I mean, I'm not going to consider Tobey Maguire an actor.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, aren't
But
there
so
aren't there some talented 30-something or 20-something actors out there that could fill the role?
literally almost anyone could have done it better. Like I don't know.
But put Shia
There's a
LaBeouf
lot
in
of
there.
people- yeah,
At least he would try.
He probably would have done a better job, to be completely honest. Tobey Maguire's the worst, man.
Yeah, how does he keep getting work?
And I imagine he made a lot of money for that movie too, you know? Like that was a
Yeah, he fucking made more money for that movie than I will ever make in my entire life.
Yeah. That's probably very safe to say. Which is disgusting.
And the fuck of it is, I'm probably about as good an actor as he is.
Yeah. I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
I mean, I got movie star good looks. And as long as there's no pictures
You
posted
do
of me,
act like you're part of a podcast. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we do pretend like people would give a shit about listening to us.
I have never once pretended
we act
that.
that.
I have never once given any indication that I think people would care to listen to us.
You're pressing record, and you are posting it to the internet.
That
Because
is still better acting.
because
than,
I made a
Tobey
commitment
Maguire.
to do this stupid shit. That's it.
Maybe that's how he looks at it. He's like, I'm not acting, but I told them I'd do it, and I'm doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're the ones that keep casting him. So to him, it's probably free money. The guys stand there and look like an asshole, and they give me a bunch of money.
I'm glad. I'm
I
glad
just
that
keep
we'll.
the same flat expression. I read words on a page, and then I cash my check.
It's probably one of those things where he wants them to stop doing it, so he just does as bad a job as he can, but they just keep on going to him.
You know what? I'm glad we'll never be famous because I would feel really bad if I ever met him and he was a cool guy, and I'm sitting here just trashing the shit out of him.
No, it's just his acting. Like, he might be a nice guy. I have no problem with him. It's just he just can't play characters on a screen.
But that's why I tried to temper my criticism at first, because like I was like, I know it's not fair, because like he's a real person and like whatever. Like I'm just not a fan of his work. But it's hard not to get into like the anonymity of like I'm just some random fucker talking shit on the internet, you know. And like as a person, he's probably a fine person, but I just like talking shit sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some like actors that we think are really good that are probably pieces of shit in person.
Yeah, probably
And-
Bruce Campbell. He seems like he could be a self-absorbed asshole.
You think so? I've never gotten that indication.
I could see it though.
Yeah, I just said it seems like he could be. I didn't say that he is.
I guess. I guess I just don't see it.
I think it's probably because he plays those characters so fucking well that
Oh,
it
man,
has to come from
fine,
somewhere.
maybe.
It has to come from somewhere.
I just think he's a good actor.
He's not that great an actor. He's good at the self-absorbed asshole roles, and that's about it. But that's all he's
I'm
ever
pretty
played.
Sure
He doesn't play that in Burn Notice though. Like, he's not really a self-absorbed asshole. He's kind of a little bit of an asshole, but he's mostly a nice guy.
Well, I haven't really seen Burn Notice, so
I'm sure all these fucking actors though and actresses like are to some extent pretty self-absorbed anyway. I mean, I think
well, you
have
kind of have to
to
be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe they act that way because they have to, but I don't know if it gets into like who they are. Like, I mean, some people obviously it changes them, but some people I think can still be normal.
I don't think. I think it has to take some toll on you. The fact that like people are like paying you to just like be in front of a camera, like to act and all that. Like, I think you have to take some of that in, and I think it would change you to some extent. Even if like it doesn't make you a shitty person, it's definitely going to affect you. No, matter what.
But it's also like you're working really hard to make that happen. So it's not like you're saying it like they just happen to be there and be like, oh shit, they think I'm awesome, therefore I'm like conceited now. It's like they put in fucking work.
But I think the work that they put in is part of what changes them and makes them semi-pretentious and semi-self-absorbed. They're like, oh, I put in all this work and like I deserve all this, and like I think that has an effect on it.
That's everybody then.
It's really hard not to buy into your own hype after a while too. No matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't think it's that hard to not get absorbed by hype.
No, I'm not saying that you'd be a complete dick.
To some
but
extent.
I think it's
I'm not talking about
to some extent.
completely absorbed by
affecting
it.
you to some extent is that's like getting splashed with water is going to affect you to some extent. It's like what does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
It just means, everything's going to affect you to some extent. It doesn't mean it's going to change you as a person.
And pretty much just every celebrity has at least a little bit of arrogance. Because it kind of goes with the territory.
I think you underestimate the impact of like your environment. Like when you're surrounded by that your whole like for your job, like I think you're going to become a little self-absorbed, a little.
I mean, just look at
a little arrogant.
Just look
I just think a real person could like temper that
to some extent.
Yeah,
but I think no matter what,
it's going to get through even just a little bit.
I agree.
No, that's semantics. I just think it could be negligible for a lot of people and not really be relevant. Like to the point of irrelevance, and you guys are saying it's still
this
relevant.
conversation is fucking irrelevant, but
this
all
podcast
semantics,
is irrelevant,
bitches.
That's true. We could probably end it. Actually, we're about where we
about an hour in.
Really felt like
just
7.
About.
Yeah, it's been about an hour.
Yeah. And we're not saying anything.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hot.
That's something.
Goddamn fucking hot.
For real. UFOs landing outside, apparently.
Yeah. Well, fucking hopefully we won't be this shitty next time.
No, we
this
will
has
be.
been episode 18. Yeah, we will be. What am I saying? Either way, follow us on Twitter at One Trick Podcast. Review us on iTunes. You can find us on fucking Stitcher.com now.
Stitcher. I forgot about Stitcher.
I gotta stop saying YouTube.com.
At
Facebook fan group.
Facebook fan. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm making shit up. All right. And then go to the website.
Find us on fucking
otpentertainment.com.
Find us on MySpace.
Friendster.
I think our band's page is still up on MySpace. You should go listen to our first single.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you the name. Figure it out yourself.
It's no.
Send us an instant message on AIM at One Trick Podcast.
Fucking ICQ, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god.
Friendster. We're on Friendster.
Peace.
LiveJournal. I've forgotten all the other dead social networks.
Even send us a message on our One Trick Pony OkCupid profile. We have a group one.
Christian Mingle.
We're gonna start one on ChristianMingle.com.
I
Fish.
literally just made that joke, so good job.
Damn it. Sorry, it was all so funny that I derailed it.
No, Bill derailed
Jesus
it by
Christ.
making the same fucking joke I just made.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No, the Christian
cool.
Mingle joke.
I was about to say it, so My apologies then.
Anyway,
Hope you enjoyed the fucking show. We're getting the fuck
call
out of
me
here.
at home. Don't call me at home.
Call my home phone number. Come to my house.
Oh man.